Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. We've been fortunate enough to acquire this beautiful Suzuki Ignis 1.2 Dualjet SZ5 manual, registered 14th of February 2017. The car is finished in bright red with black cloth interior. It's one owner from new and it's done 38,000 miles. We'll clarify the miles in a minute. It's going to be issued with its fresh MOT very shortly and it'll be serviced. Car will undergo a 101 point used car check. I'm sorry about the background noise. Comes with these beautiful unmarked alloy wheels. Being SZ5 specification, of course, top spec, keyless entry. Really good looking car. Reverse camera. (50/50) split rear seat system. Kept all the tools with the vehicle, tyre inflation kit, etc. As I say, car will need to go through the workshop, be serviced. Keyless entry with this particular model. You've got unmarked black cloth interior here. Electric windows on all four doors with auto touch on the driver's window. And sitting inside the car, first array of switches you come to is engine stop start button and traction control. Glad to see they've kept the locking wheel nut with this vehicle. Was a good sign. We'll dip the clutch, start the engine, confirm the mileage. Mileage is 38,907 miles. The indicator tells us we're on a low fuel, but let me just take you through some of these controls here. Tachometer on the left hand side, speedo in the center, fuel gauge on the right hand side, and here on this multi-function steering wheel, I'll just turn on the lights because you get a better view of the steering wheel controls, which are illuminated now. Info button here and mode button to switch between the sources on this wonderful Suzuki Pioneer sat-nav entertainment center. Volume controls, switching through the sources, and info button here, which changes elements of this display. So if we press info again, you get average fuel economy 55.8. That's subjective, depends on how the vehicle's being driven. You'll get more than that, you'll get less than that. It just depends on how it's driven. Range, it's got very little fuel on it, so it's not registering. Average speed 20 miles an hour, 21 miles an hour. Driving time, idling, stop time, total idling, fuel saved, etc. This is a mild hybrid car. This got an integrated storage generator, so any power that's taken from deceleration, kinetic energy, etc. On braking, deceleration is stored in an ISG, integrated storage generator. It's captured in that integrated storage generator, and then it's stored in a battery which helps power some of the vehicle's electrical systems. A really, really good thing for the environment, and excellent for fuel economy. So on the right hand side here, this steering wheel, we've now got cruise control. So this is a full spec. You've got all your wipers on the right hand side, your indicators and auto lights on the left hand side, but a really, really good spec with this car. Climate control, air conditioning, so you flick the automatic, the temperature's set to high, which means that we'll boil in a minute because the heater is excellent in this vehicle. If you want to come off automatic, basically you set in the temperature you want, like so. Reads in centigrade here. You can adjust it to read in Fahrenheit, but you set the temperature you want, say 26.5, or even a bit lower, you know, say 24. Hit automatic and it'll adjust the fan speeds and where the air is going automatically for you. If you want to come off that auto setting, It's down to personal preference. Some people just prefer working this as an ordinary AC system. You just adjust the fan speed, it takes it straight off auto. See? Demist, heated rear window, where you want the air to go. Directional controls, very straightforward. Self-explanatory. Recirc button or taking air from the outside in. Better off taking air from the outside in. The only reason why you'd probably use recirc is to, if you're caught in heavy traffic, you don't want any fumes coming into the vehicle. The disadvantage with recirc button on the heater is that sometimes the interior can get steamed up. So best leave it on this setting where you've got air coming in. Down beneath here, and what spec with this car, you've got USB sockets, you've got a socket rather, you've got 12-volt power socket, you've also got a smart city brake support system and a lane departure warning system. Very good for town and motorway driving. 5-speed manual gearbox, which is a delight to drive. These cars are wonderful little cars to drive. They produce outstanding reliability, excellent fuel economy. This particular example has been really well looked after. There is an absence of interior marks on this. So I will try and take you through the Pioneer system that is fitted to this vehicle. But you got, there you go, mode, 6 presets per waveband. You can seek it left and right here. You've got integrated Bluetooth with voice control. Mode again, display off. Map. There we go, sat nav. And then it's sort of touch screen here. New route planner, useful information, and you can. It's very, very straightforward. This, you just use the touchscreen to get where you want to go. And here you see you got phone set up. I wonder what happens. We press the cog button. It'll take you through the relevant menus as to how you want to set this up for your individual tastes. And you would scroll down this menu, very, very straightforward, you see. And the main indicators as to where you want to go, you know, background illumination, graphic equalizer, fader, balance, mute level, rear speakers, video signal input, Bluetooth connection, favorites. I mean, you know, it just, back to the stereo, equalizer, probably want it on, yeah, sub bass, you probably want it on natural, actually is probably the best setting. What does this do? Yeah, brings down the main menu. Bluetooth audio, digital radio, aux, rear camera view as well. So let's go back to the map. There we go, camera. So a really great system, decent specification with this. As I say, integrated Bluetooth with voice control, satellite navigation, rear camera, a really good spec. And you can see this car's been particularly well looked after. 38,907 miles. We take any vehicle here in part exchange at TW White & Sons. We will be as competitive as any of the online companies who are vying for your business in order to get your part exchange. We need your part exchange. We will be as competitive as they will be and often beat their price. So if you're looking to buy a car, finance a car, and do it at highly competitive rates, and part exchange your vehicle, therefore making it a one-stop shop convenient purchase, you've come to the right place, with customer care that exceeds your expectations and is second to none. If you want to find out more about this wonderful Suzuki SZ5, 38,000 miles, 1.2 Dualjet, please go onto our website, which is www.twwhiteandsons.co.uk. Thanks for watching.